And I know you know that I'm not at the bottom of the pile. Although I might smell like I'm at the bottom of the pile. Hello, you lovely people of the internet, and welcome to another day of me being seriously messed up. And today's seriously messed up has been brought to you from coffee number one, at least this part of it is. There'll be more of it back home. See, what I'm doing is, because it's hot out, and it's going to be hot forever, I came out early so I could start making a video, because I'm going to spend a lot of time and having a cold shower today, because it is very, very warm. So I came out early. I thought, I'll start making a video now. So here I am. Of course, the moment I started doing this, they've got the leaf blowers out or the strimmers or whatever it is they're doing. Because, well, why wouldn't you? You know, it's an improvement on motorbikes, I'll give them that. So anyway, yesterday at the Provi, it was a really good one. It was good seeing the legend himself, Herdman. It's a different gravy, you know. The important thing is I've got me coffee. So I was gonna go out there. What part of me plans for going out early, coming out early even, was to come here to get me coffee and have a quick hit at Marks and Spencer's yellow stickers. But I looked at my bank account said, I can do that, but I can't get glasses. Now I need glasses. These are the ones with 2 glasses in, so I'm not wearing me poor person's monocles today. Just 2 pairs of these. But they don't make these glasses anymore, and these glasses have kind of become iconic for me. I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know. I can't trademark them or anything like that, although I should. I feel like Snoopy sometimes, you know. Here she is, the world famous YouTube superstar, recording videos on her video machine thing. Oh yeah, it's the DJI Osmo Nano. And you know what I feel about DJI, don't you? One DJI, where are you? Put your money where your mouth is. I'd put my money where my mouth is, but I haven't got enough money to buy a camera. But you could send me one. Or even get one of your mates, right? One of your mates, DJI people must have mates who've got some lighting they can send to me, because I need lighting at home. I'm all right here because I've got natural light, a big open space. I'd show you, but there's people here and that they won't want to be put on the internet. I mean, not the care, and like they're that far away from the actual front of the camera, they wouldn't be identifiable anyway, unless you knew them really well. But I'm not doing that. The floor cleaner thing's out now as well. They're noise too. I don't know if the noise cancelling thing will even deal with this. It's going to take more than a noise canceller, I think. Still, it could be worse. One of the things I have to really watch out for is to try and say something inane so I can go at the start of my videos. I was talking about my glasses, wasn't I? This is part of the problem, you see. So my glasses should be iconic. There's a bloke just walking past, looking at me, wondering what I was doing, because I'm sat in front of a little camera. It's the DJI Osmo Nano that I'm sat in front of. I'm not going to stop shilling for him. You do know that, don't you? So a bloke was just walking past. He's looking at me. I can see. He's like, "What is that person doing with a thing on the table? What is she doing?" He could have come in and asked me. I'd have told him, but he just wanted to walk past, gawking at me, and then stopped and kind of had an expression of, what's going on here then? And nothing's going on here, apart from the world famous YouTuber is making a world famous video, and this one's going to reach millions of people. The world famous YouTuber is. Maybe I'll lean into the Snoopy thing. Anyway, the glasses for me are iconic. Everything. Well, I got these glasses like 2 years ago now. Actually, no, it was just a year ago. I'd say a year and 6 months ago. It's like, I know these numbers aren't important, but I always feel that it's got to be accurate. So this is what I'm doing, accuracy, whatever that's worth. So I got them 18 months ago, and 18 months ago, everything changed in my life. Got a girlfriend. People recognised me as a person. People saw that it was interesting. The glasses changed my life. People started interacting with me just because I put these glasses on. Nothing changed about me other than the glasses. these glasses, and the moment I put them on, because I went into, I'll tell you the story, because why wouldn't I tell you the story? So I went into Specsavers, got an eye test, and all the usual things of sitting around and getting that done. And I said, oh, I want some glasses. Have you got any round ones? And he said, well, no, we haven't really, because I was really into round glasses at the time. And he said, but if you have a look over there, you might find something. And I saw these pink things, and I looked at them, they looked at me, and as soon as I put them on, and I remember I had spiky hair at the time. I ain't got spiky hair now, as you can tell. I had me spiky hair, and as soon as I looked in the mirror, I saw me. It was like, there she is, that's her, that is the artist. And from that moment on, my life changed. And with that pair breaking, I've already gone through 2 pairs because they break, and so I could take them and replace them, but they're not going to be able to replace them anymore because they don't make them anymore. They might have some in the shop if I'm lucky, but I doubt it. But I have a new prescription now as well, which you can't afford to get done. It'd be nice to be able to see better, but it is what it is, you know. Again, like I said, us poors, like, this is how it is. This is going to be an editing nightmare as well. I'm going to have to put some serious noise reduction on it. It's going to be entertaining. Anyway, I'm going to wander off for a bit now. I'll record the rest of it later. So I'm back home now anyway, after my little adventure. And I have some stuff to say that is important, I guess. So for years, I haven't had any photo ID at all. It's meant getting simple things sorted out has been next to impossible. It took me months of, I think this has even been documented in these. It took me months of dealing with my doctor's surgery to finally get access to the online services that they provide. I mean, anyone can sort of like, you can send messages through it online, but you can't just log into it. But now I can log into it. But it took months to get that. And it should be simple. So with the help of my lovely carer over the last couple of weeks, it meant that I got an application sent off for a provisional driving licence, which I've now got. So now I have photo ID. It took me maybe 10 minutes tops, including waiting time for an email back, to sort out my NHS app. It was so simple that it took me months to get anything without photo ID. And this simple thing's like 10 minutes. And now I've got access to the NHS, which is really important. And everyone should be able to do that. And it shouldn't need photo ID. It shouldn't be that difficult. Because if you go to your GP knows who you are, and your GP can verify who you are. And there should be a way of doing it. But anyway, that's done now. That's my problem sorted. I would still, if there's any way I can fight for other people to be able to get easier access without having to jump over hoops rather than through them, because jumping through them is too easy. They want you to jump over that. And anyway, I'm messing myself up with this. And another thing, like 2 years ago, what would have been at the time the height of me being a poet, active in the community, I was at a point where I was going to make little pamphlets and sell little pamphlets. And rather than taking money, I got myself a little sum up thing, because at the time it was on offer somewhere. It was like 15 quid. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll get one. And I didn't realise you needed photo ID for that. So although I had the thing, I was never able to do it. And it took the wind out of my sails in trying to make a little bit of money as an artist that way. So I get me out a photo ID. Again, within 5 minutes, again, my sum up thing is all set up now. I was able to, and I'll be able to take payments. I mean, I don't sell anything now. Well, not that I know of anyway. No, I mean, I don't sell anything. I'm not active within the community the same as I was, because I'm really not well. I know you might think, yeah, you don't look like you're not well. It's like, depression's a funny thing. I don't like talking about it online. Not because I don't want to talk about it, but because the whole thing of the censorship of words that you can't use. Because if you use those words, like, nobody gets to watch your video, which, I mean, I do this for me. But I also want to reach out to people. You know, my depression is severe. The effects on my mental health are severe. And The effects from my mental health on my physical health are severe. I have essentially isolated myself, but I do struggle to maintain relationships at the best of times, and these are not the best of times. I'm not well. My self-exclusion from social media is going well. I still look at things on YouTube, like I saw there was a Jonathan Pye one. I always check out a different bias called Phil. I've been watching him for a very long time. I've supported him on and off over the years. I don't think I am at the moment, but I have been in the past. I've just subscribed to Super Tan, obviously, because there's a thing that is like I'm talking about my social media. My self-exclusion from it. While I was sat in coffee number 1 earlier, I've still got X on me phone. And I haven't looked at it for a long time now. So I thought, I'll have a look, see what X is up to, see what's going on X. And Super Tan was like the first thing that came up because I follow her on that. Seeing the abuse that she gets and people not believing what she says, I thought, you know what? I've got to support it in some way. It's all right, me supporting it by reading it and subscribing and things like that. But I'm supporting Super Tan. I don't know how long I can afford it, but it's a small price to pay because she's fighting hard for all us women, all the people, not just women. She's fighting for us all. People like her, which of course takes me to like Aid Thompson as well. I watch his stuff. I'm not even sure if I'm supporting him on Patreon or not. I was at one point. And I think I still am, but I haven't looked. But he's really cool anyway. So I'm sort of very much on the periphery of all the political stuff. So, and I have a rough idea what's going on, but I don't get involved in it. I don't fight the fight like what they do, especially Super Tan. You know, I mean, even now when I'm talking to people, like when I was in coffee number 1 before, this was a 7:30 when I was in there, and there's only another 2 people in there, and I've got to know them. And straight away, I talk about how councils have to make cuts, and so they've started with cuts from the things that are easiest to remove, but now it's starting to affect people like her, and I'm not sure how much the people understand what's going on. I mean, I'm not talking politics. I don't want to talk politics because it's one of my favourite subjects and it's not good for me mental health. So I'll shut up about that. I mean, I know I won't, but I'm shutting up about it now. It seems a really appropriate time to say, watch this video till the end because it's coming up really soon. And then there won't be any more of this video and you can breathe a sigh of relief. Or of course you can go back to the start and watch it again because in case you missed something really important, like, no, can't think of anything really important. I think this is it. I think this is where I say goodbye to yous. Love yous. Bye.